Hey there everyone, I'm Jen Houston from the Artsy Fartsy Gallery here in Canada. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. So tonight we will be working with the stamp set tags and tidings. Let's get it on the screen, that would be helpful. When I first saw this, I'm a part of a survey group that Stampin' Up! Has. They send surveys and they ask you to rank products kind of on how likely you are to promote the product or whatever. And I remember this tag set way back when they were asking about it, and I knew I would love it because it makes tags so simple, I will say. So we will be working on that tonight. Until then, till we get started, I'm drinking, what's it called? Sea Buckthorn Cherry from Banff Tea Company. It's very, very cherryish, which is very nice. And while we're waiting for people to pop on, please say hello, because if you don't say hello, then I have no idea that you're on and watching. So say hello, tell me where you're from. I'd love for you to introduce yourself. Until then, I got some cards this week and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm just gonna switch the screen over here. So, ooh, that light's bad today. Anyways, thank you to Valerie and Brandon. I got my first Christmas card. I'm so excited. I love this paper. That light is bad. Maybe if we go like this, there. I think that's a little better. It's shiny paper. It's really quite neat. I like it. Then I got some cards from my nieces. I'm so excited. So this is so cute. This was done by my 8-year-old niece. Lots of writing. Exactly what I like to see. And this was done from my 6-year-old niece. So you might have seen her last Wednesday, or I'm not sure, last week. She was helping me make the Starburst card. And so this is her little card. And I see she's still working on which way the book opens, but that's okay. So cute. I love it. So there we have it. Some little cards. I love getting cards, as do you, I'm sure, in the mail. So, all right, so I'm going to get rolling here. Tags and Tidings set is in the holiday catalog on page 24. So right at the top here. So as you can see, it comes as a big stamp, but the amazing feature of it is that it comes with these framelits that cut all of those little tags out. So no fussy cutting needed, no, it just makes it so much simpler. Plus, you can get it as a bundle, which saves you 10%. So if you buy the stamp set plus the framelits, that makes it 10% cheaper. So that's always a bonus. So if this intrigues you, let me know and I can get that ordered up for you for Christmas. So I'm just going to show you kind of, this is kind of more what it looks like. So that it's kind of neat how okay, this isn't exactly the same right size, but what you do need is one of the big blocks. Let's see, it's size F. The cool feature is that, I guess we'll go this way, like they line up perfectly. So they can be all cut out. How fun. Hi Sandy. Good trip home, yes. The roads were clear except for the last little stretch outside of Calgary to Canmore. My goodness, it was like super foggy. I don't know what happened, but the rest, wonderful. We even had sunshine. It was wonderful. How are you doing? I think it's a little warmer there for you now than when I was there, which is good. So yes, I'm loving this little set. Now I will say one thing that kind of I was a little disappointed with, because I'm about honesty. and you know, maybe it would be something that you would kind of see and think, I don't know about this. But I was kind of disappointed at the size of the little tags. Like, they're quite tiny. So I'm going to show you a card here. I've got lots of cards to make tonight, and if we get through them, great. If we don't, that's totally okay too. So for example, like are you really going to use this as a little tag on a gift? Not likely. So you're going to have to probably mount it, you know, onto a different piece of paper. That's the only thing that I was kind of surprised at. Doing well. It was up to 0 today. Wonderful. Of course, when I leave, it gets warm, right? Yeah. Apparently, we're about to get a big snow dump tomorrow, so yikes. Hope it doesn't head your way. So that's an example of those tags. Here are some more. Like I say, they're just teeny, teeny, tiny. Here's like a little gingerbread. Like just, okay, here's my fingernail, and here's the gingerbread. So that tells you how small it is. But I mean, it is cute for little other sorts of things, I suppose. So I'm actually going to leave this card, I think, for tomorrow. I'll film it tomorrow because I have a few tips on how to get the corrugated embossing folder to work perfectly. So I think we're going to work on that tomorrow. All right, so, but we will get started on this one. Now, I'm going to use my Memento ink. Ooh, craft time. So, Memento black ink. And this. I think this one's running a little low. Well, let me get my other one. I need to ink it up some more. That buffalo check stamp, boy, that eats up your black ink for sure. There, that's looking better. So of course, since this is a big, huge stamp, we have to lay it down and meet the ink pad to it. Otherwise, it'd be awfully difficult. Awfully difficult to kind of stamp onto it. I think that's looking okay. All right. Hi, Jen. How are you? Oh, Jen, before I forget, that paper you ordered is no longer. I guess they ran out and they are not going to be able to get it in time for Christmas. So I will send you either an e-transfer for that paper, or I can send you a check. Either way, we can, we'll figure that out. All right, so you could lay it down. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it because it's polymer. You can kind of see through. Actually, I want to use my foam pad because it is polymer. I'll just give it a little extra give when I'm stamping down. What's the weather like in Carberry there, Jen? Okay, 1 and a 2 and a 3. Ooh. This ink didn't look like it went on very well either. We have to do it again. That's the magic of paper. You just flip it over and away you go, right? Okay. I think it'll be all right. Okay, so this is going to be my background for this card. So I'm going to put it onto black. But while I'm going to actually ink it once again, and we're going to cut out the little tags and color certain ones. and the rest we can use as little tags for gifts. But tonight I'm going to kind of focus more on cards that you can make with this stamp set, because it's kind of obvious that you can make tags. I think, I don't know, maybe it's not. All right, so I'm just going to stamp. I'm going to go this way actually, just to make sure I get them all on there. It was 0 today, but I was did Christmas baking starting, but the container seems to have gone down already. That's the trouble with Christmas baking. I know Kevin tried making a Christmas cake in the Instant Pot. So it cooked in there for an hour, had lots of fruit, yada yada. It's just cooling right now, so when this is over, I'm hoping that it's, you know, ready to chow down on. Well, I think I can use most of this. Obviously didn't ink so well. All right. Of course, it inked totally fine when you're not watching. All right, so I'm going to bring over the Big Shot just so I can show you this. Okay, I'm going to lay my paper. Let's go this way. And I'll show you how amazing this is. Look at it. It fits absolutely perfectly. I think that's good. All right. Here we go. Creak, crack, crank. Oh, I hate those noises, but it is okay. It's just what these things do. Okay, so now I have a bunch of bits. I'm just going to move these bits over here. Okay. Oh, little gingerbread dude still in there. Okay. What are you guys drinking tonight? I've got Sea Buckthorn Cherry from Banff Tea Company. It's pretty good. Good and herbal. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color some of these, just some of the items with my Stampin' Blends, and then I'm going to use dimensionals to pop them up. Now, this one didn't turn out, so I'm not going to use him. Holly Jolly, yeah, let's go for it. Let's get some red. I'm going to use Light Cherry Cobbler. Okay. Bad. It's just Kevin. Kevin's on the phone. Shh, shh, shh. No, no. Water and McDonald's tea. Somebody have McDonald's for supper? Apple cinnamon tea. All right, so as you can see, they do come, they do have the holes. Boys, that's enough. All right, let's see, what else should I, maybe that For You would be nice. Let me find it here. Or even the, maybe I'll do the bow. Bow in red. How was your scrapbooking event? It was on the weekend, was it not? Did you survive? Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you didn't have to sleep in the top bunk. So Sandy, did you get out any of your stamps after you came to the class? Work on anything? Ho Ho Ho? Where's Ho Ho Ho? There he is. Okay. I'll put that there. I think I'm going to use some green on that one. It was good, but they couldn't believe I went to bed at 8:30. It's stressful, those events. Having to think for that long and oh my. And trying to like come up with ideas and just the noise of everything and oh, it can be totally overwhelming. I totally get it. I'm still torn between doing digital or traditional. Digital definitely is easier for reproduction. So if you need, you know, like I made a book for my mom, and so press 2, and then now I have 2 books. But I do miss the paper. I do. So that's kind of the trade-off, I suppose. All right, let's see. I'm gonna maybe enjoy. I will put some red. There. Done lots of traditional, but times sure are changing. Yes, for sure. For sure. Were other people doing kind of the digital route? Do people come to scrapbooking events and do digital? I don't even know. I know I had a workshop with school, and they did digital scrapbooking as the class. So I don't know. Could be else. Hey, Lori, you grandma yet? Oh, you're gonna be close. Okay, put that one there. And I think, oh yes, I wanted to do these little ball things. Okay. I need something green over here. Let's put these little hollies. I actually gifted my 4 new cards to Rob's brother's girlfriends and some other from the stash, but nothing new. I need to get my snowman sets out. That card was so cute. My dog might have gave her a little nip while I was at card class. My dog might give. I don't get it. Your dog gave the card a nip? You mean? All right, let's go the 25th. And I think I want to add a different color in there as well. Not sure though. Maybe a light old olive. Who's scratching under there? Oh, Breezer. Just get comfy. Quit making your nest. Soon, I'm hoping this is stressful waiting. No kidding. I didn't even recognize Tiffany in the last picture she had there. She looks very uncomfortable. Lori's gonna be a grandma again very soon. Okay, maybe I'll get out that red again. That's not the right red. Oh, the girlfriend. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. What kind of dog do you have again? I can't remember. that's all I'm going to kind of do right now. So I'm going to get out my dimensionals and work on sticking these on. Is Tiffany at the hospital, or does she just stay home till it gets bad? Goodness. I'm just so glad you didn't stay home from Canmore or leave Canmore that when you were here. Goodness. Okay. I'm just using up all the little bits of dimensionals around the edge here. Might as well use them up. So it just basically pops a few up. That's all. Are you on the phone? You?
No. I was unboxing my order that's in Manitoba.
Oh. All right. He's unboxing his young living. Does a little video when he gets the box full of goodies. Ribbon. That's good. A collie lab that isn't really a people dog. He can be a bit of a jerk. Aw. Yeah, I hear you with the nipping thing. Our little breezer. He's well, he'll almost be 14 in January. A Yorkie. And he kind of came with the husband. Not so much training. So I tried, boy, but he's a tough one. Is your collie kind of older or younger? He will be at the hospital now. Yes, thank goodness I didn't fly home early. Yeah. Yep. So hopefully the girlfriend was okay. Just a little bit of a scare probably. I know another lady that comes to card classes. She was at a friend's house, and the dog just ran up and bit her. Not unprovoked, and just kind of ta-da, surprise. But all right, that's that one. So just, you know, pop up a few things, add a bit of color, and that's it. Done. I'm gonna glue it on. That would be important. Okay. There. And, you know, like if later on I decide I want to do a little extra, I can. Or I can just add color onto the bottom pieces and have some raised. But otherwise, you could have a kind of a border, not a border, piece of paper running across, and that might, you know, make it look a little more, less random. But that's our first card. All right, another one. Now I haven't tried this before, so hopefully it works a little better than last week. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna get out my Big Shot again. Actually, no, I'm gonna stamp first. I'm hoping that the ink, for some reason, I don't know why it's not sticking all of a sudden. It's almost like it's bubbling. Worked all afternoon. He will be 7. He's a rescue and a little edgy. Yeah, we warned them, yeah. Yeah, they all have different personalities for sure. How's your little radar there, Lori? Okay, so for this one, whew, it's heavy. All right, I'm going to try and get it centered as best as possible. Oh, and I didn't put the mat under it. Where is my mat? You could personalize the to and from. Yes. Smart, smart. Mother Maybelline. Is it gonna stay? I don't think so. I'll just keep going. And hope for the best. Boy, this thing is just a rockin' today. I don't have my heavy. Hopefully the whole thing doesn't tip over today. There, that's better. All right, so for these little boo-boos over here, I'm going to get a blender pen. Actually, I have, yeah, I want a blender pen. Over here. Radar's awesome. So cute. He loves the snow, really. Oh, wow. That makes one of us. So you have a little boo-boo. Get out your blender pens. Just dip it in the ink and basically color it in. It goes on pretty light, so you have, you know, a chance to build more and more. Okay, now to make dots. Yikes. Okay. Fill in the warm. Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of this. Now, instead of cutting these out, we are actually going to, well, the edgy dog wants his walk. Thanks for the chat. All right. Oh, we'll see you later. Don't enjoy the warm weather there. All right, I'm gonna grab my big shot. Creak, creak, creak. Put this back. Okay, so I'm gonna put this paper, but this time I'm gonna cut out the paper with nothing on it. Hopefully that makes sense. Some of you can probably guess what I'm going to do here. So now I have all these little bits. Let's just get rid of them because we're not going to need them. Scoop. Okay. All right, so now the plan is to go like this over top. I think we matched it up pretty darn good. So you could color them. You could leave them blank. I think I'm going to add a little bit of color on some. See, it's a little bit off. I can always move it up and cut it later. I think this is calling for like crumb cake. So I'm going to use that blender pen again to color in some of the items. It's balmy blue, and I'll use some crumb cake, especially for that little gingerbread. So cute. How's Derek feeling? See, on the mend, hopefully. There were quite a few people sick when I was around there. I know the dentist that I went to, he was not, you could tell he wasn't doing very well. And who else? Well, Audrey didn't feel good. So she stayed home from school that day, and yeah. Okay. I think I'll add the little tree trunk. Let's put in a border around here. Should actually be using the lid of the ink there because I'm bed 6 still. Has it been a while? Guess he won't be popping on to visit, hey? Although, you know, it might help if put him to sleep. Oh man, I'm seeing everybody's. My physio yesterday had a wicked cold too. Yeah, I think there's some nasty bugs going around for sure. Let's do the box. So I've been watching everybody's posts from the Orlando, the Stampin' Up convention on stage. And so yes, Minneapolis. Sounds like everybody that I kind of Manitoba-ish people are interested in. There's one in Vancouver, there's one in Montreal. This is next year's April. Normally, of course, they've been having them in, you know, Calgary and Red Deer. And now that I move here, Vancouver, Montreal. So it sounds like some people will be interested in the Minneapolis one. So of course that's April 13th, which kind of gets in the way of the spring retreat. So I'm wondering if we maybe try to do a fall retreat instead. And maybe we can all go, whoever signs up can go do the Minneapolis trip together, and that would be kind of like our little spring retreat. I don't know. So we'll have to talk about that more, but just an idea for sure. Color, color, color. Hi from Australia. Wow. Hello, Andy. Hi, Angie. Ah. How are you both doing? What's the temperature there? The dates for that retreat, I mean, yeah. Unless we do it later in, say, May, but I don't know. That might work with the house that I usually rent. Might work better, but he's not willing to. There's people renting it right now until May, but he wants to kind of leave it open just in case they have to stay a little bit longer because they're good friends of theirs. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we'll just do a fall idea and leave it at that. But man, all the fun products that are going to be coming out. For instance, there's a neat bag that kind of, you can hold your stamps and your catalogs and all those kinds of things. Oh, Angie's crafting. Awesome. Craft along. That's awesome. What are your favorite things? 22 degrees and sunny. I think it's 1 here. 1 degree Celsius. And it's definitely not cloudy. It is pitch black. It's nighttime. The sun goes down so quickly. But, oh, so enjoy it for all of us. Let's see. We'll do some green here. So there's this fancy bag. So I've actually ordered it. Something else that's coming out. They're cling stamps. So they're no longer going to have the red no, they're going to have red rubber stamps, but they're calling them cling stamps instead of clear. And what I guess they have, you know how we don't put on those labels onto the rubber stamp anymore because they would never stick to the block? Well, now they're coming out with neat sticky label, and that hopefully will help us with our labels. So that's going to be something new and exciting coming out. What else? Oh, there's a neat mail set with some wrenches and some fun paper cars and that. Is there another craft class in Carberry by chance before Christmas? No, there is not. She's, I guess, too busy for in December. They're a very musical family, and so I think they have a lot of concerts and musical stuff they have to get done. So no more. I know she's doing a class on, what is it, November 29th in Brandon. Possibility? Oh wow, do you have snow? I've never seen, you've never seen snow in my 58 years. Oh my Lanta. Yes, there's snow here. It's not a lot, but there is some for sure. It's definitely less than what's in Manitoba, where I'm originally from, and where a lot of these ladies are from. But yeah, yes, we have snow. It's kind of a inevitable in Canada, I think so. And we're supposed to get 30 to 50 centimeters of snow tomorrow, I think. So I think I signed up for that. Gotta check, yeah. Because I know she's doing a class then. And I know she had one, was it on Saturday? She did, I think, a stamp a stack class she did. So I think 3 hours they got quite a few cards done. Oh, this is relaxing, just sitting and coloring. All right, some blue there. Let's get some blue somewhere else. How about in here? And in here. Some blue light bulbs. Oh, people have their Christmas lights up here. We put ours up on the balcony railing, and we had two Christmas, well, not Christmas, two little cedar trees, I guess. They started out, you know, just teeny tiny, and now they're, you know, huge. So I'm crafting now too. Good therapy. Good, good, good. What are you working on, Lori? You making Christmas cards? You making other kind of cards? What you making? Wendy, what kind of crafting are you doing? Is that a blender pen you're using? Yes, it is. Yes, so I'm just dipping it into the ink. I should essentially, I'm doing a bad thing. I should actually squeeze this and use the ink from the lid. I'm cheating. Maybe I will do Holly Jolly in blue. Look at me, I'm still cheating. It's just, it still gets more ink on it. But it can wreck your ink pad. It can tear the foam. We put up a tree after school today. Nice. Do you do real or do you do artificial? I have never had a real tree ever before. It's on my list. How about you guys? Do you real or fake trees, or not at all? Do you do Christmas trees in Australia? I don't even know. Is that a thing? calendars with family pictures for Christmas. Nice. Somebody else showed me one of their calendars. Was that you, Wendy? I think it was you who sent me. You had done like gazillions of calendars already, and you had how many to do? Did you get them all done? It's a neat idea. Yes, trees are pretty big here too. Huh, neat. Okay, I think I'm good. I think that's enough. I just wanted to add a little bit of color and get my hair out of here. It's driving me nuts. I'm hot. Fake tree here, only one tree this year. How many do you normally have? Oh, my Lanta. Okay, now I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. This could be entertaining and tricky because there's some small spots to fill. All right. Let's see what I can do. Did you ladies go to On Stage in Australia there? I did not go. Sure was nice seeing everybody's pictures and everything. I've made calendar cards instead of just cards this year. Yes, I was you. Oh, Angie, it was you. Sorry about that. Sorry. They were very neat. And how many did you end up making? It was a lot, I remember. Thinking, oh man, you've got a big job ahead of you. But everyone will really appreciate that. I think it was the top that I needed to trim a little. How many are you planning to make of your cards there, Lori? 3 trees in the past. 3? Do you have different things that you put on different trees? Like I know we have a whole bunch of Starbucks cups ornaments, and so we were thinking about, let's make that into a tree. Not that we will, but it's a thought. I'm going to cut a little piece over here because we need something to go in here. Missed out on stage. It had sold out in an hour. Oh, I didn't realize that. Holy moly. That happened to our Red Deer one in Canada in April. It was kind of disappointing. Like, if you know that that many people are probably going to be going, you should be probably booking a bigger location. I've made 85. That makes me tired. Need another 10. Just making them now. Nice. Holy. Angie sent me a calendar and it's gorgeous. I bet it is. I bet. That's so neat. Okay, let's just fill in a few spots left here, and then I can, well, it's a good thing we can all craft together and get those jobs done for Christmas. I know, talking with my psychologist today and kind of, you know, stressing over all the things I got to get done for Christmas, because, you know, Christmas is kind of time sensitive. You can't just, you know, delay Christmas because, you know, your mother was in the hospital, or, you know, delay your card classes because, you know, you're not prepared yet. So I just need to do what I can do. And the quote he gave us, for us there is only the trying, the rest is none of our business. So I need to just know that I'm trying my best and leave it at that. It's hard to do. Teal and silver for the living room, red and gold tree, and a tree with older ornaments. Oh, neat. April, there are none in Australia, only New Zealand. Oh, okay. That's too bad. Well, there's always next year, hey? I did periwinkle blue and a silver tree. Ooh, neat. Make a list, then you mark it off when complete. Yes, you I'm a happy planner girl. I don't know if you have happy planners in Australia, but It's a big, huge kind of day planner thing, and I've got lists galore. Yes, just have to be content with what I get done. That's it. It's hard for me to do, but I need to learn that. Oh, this is taking longer than I thought it would. Oop, I think those are done. Okay, now I'm going to pop this on. In hopes. And that's pretty close. Pretty close. All right. So there's that card. So as you can see, it just kind of, there's like little openings for the pieces underneath. So I thought I'd give that a try. That's all anyone can do. We need to be kind to ourselves. Yes, yes. Not so good at that. Yes, I need to have things done perfectly and well, and like last week's coffee and cards, I was so mortified over that last week. Yes, I'm human. Don't put too much stress on myself. And that's the thing too, like with my fibromyalgia, when I get stressed, I feel it. Like, you know, my skin starts to burn, my joints start aching. My body just doesn't like stress. And so I need to be kind to myself, yes. It's good in theory, but hard to do. All right, so for this next card, what I did was cut out just the little gingerbreads. I thought, oh, let's make a little gingerbready card. Okay, so I've got some crumb cake and Night of Navy. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, the colors are kind of neat. The balmy blue and the crumb cake together. Oh, sheesh. I always like blue and brown together. I think it's kind of I'm very, I was going to say I'm a calm person. It's not really so much. Maybe that's why I subconsciously need, you know, calm colors. I don't know. And then I've got the wood grain paper I'm going to put over top here. Okay, now I'm going to color up these little gingerbreads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Still all here. I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends. Make some different colors. Okay, and let's put some blue buttons. And what else? Let's do red. Sure. Oh, sheesh, you get muscles opening these things. Wendy and Angie, do you have Stampin' Blend markers? I'm curious if yours open up and the inside piece flies out, because I've had quite a few do that, and I've had some replaced already, but now there's more doing that, and I don't know if it's just me how I'm opening them, or because when I called Stampin' Up, they was kind of, they'd had a few do that, but not like I had about 6 of them do that. So I don't know if it's just me or what's up with that. Little blue. Let's go Nearly got them all. No, they don't. Weird. Very weird. Must be me then. Or I just got all the fluked ones. Not a full set, but love what I have. Never had the tips fly off. Really? All right. Oh, shush. Look, I'm bleeding. Okay, let's go with red dots. Some red over here. Okay, I think I want to put some little pink cheeks. So I'm going to get out my blender pen. And, should be dark enough. Melon Mauve might be pretty dark. Well, I'm going to just use this because I want it very light. Okay, come on, cheeks. No. I suppose you can't see. No. Look at his cheeks. Look at my filthy hands. Oh, my Lanta. I've had the tips fall off the journaling pens. Really? Wow. Interesting. Haven't had that. I wonder if it has something to do with the weather. Some plastics get brittle in the cold. I don't know, like it hasn't broken, but they just come right off. And then, you know, where the felt inside bit is, goes flying out. Sometimes it lands on your project and makes, you know, wrecks your project. And so, of course, I'm having classes and these poor ladies are having markers fall apart on them. That's not good advertising. Anyways, I will contact Stampin' Up! Because they're awesome that way at replacing things that are not so good. Okay, my little snowman. Maybe they're snow ladies too, I don't know. Okay, let's get some dimensionals. Excuse me, hiccups. Oh, I should probably figure out the order here. Let's put blue in the middle. There we go. Now that is going to be a dull card. Okay, just a minute. It needs something. Delicious. Wonder if I put in a night of navy, because I think white will be too stark. Yeah. Let's see. Crumb cake? No, because the fingers are crumb cake. Let's see. See what I've got here. How do you guys store all your paper bits? I have my full strip of blue to mount them on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just checking my scraps first to see if I had any. I think I want bigger than that, but let's check. Now is dancing. Maybe not. Yes, was going to suggest that. Yeah. I think I want it a little thicker though. Okay, so I store my scraps in, it's one of those paper protectors, page protector kind of ideas. So on one side I put in a piece of cardstock, and then on one side I throw in the bits that are smaller. On the other side I put the pieces that are actual full card size. So then when I need just a card base, I just go in there and pick one. So I do that. And as you can see, I do not have, I'm going to use this. Time are we at? Oh, we're at 8 o'clock. Gotta hurry up. Kevin wants to get to the post office. I'm not sure it's still going to be open. 1.5. Let's try 1 3/4. I can always make it smaller. I store my full sheets and scraps together in one container. Yeah. These things. Could throw them in the garbage. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. 5.5. Nope, not quite. 5, I guess. And let's put this on it. I've got this beautiful corduroy thread and I have hardly used it. So let's put it on here. Okay. Put it around, oopsie, around the back. Man, I'm hot in here. Gets pretty hot with all the lights on. Okay. And then, but I think I'm going to put some kind of Merry Christmas or something. Warm wishes, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Let's do that one. So I need my big stamp. I wonder if that would fit our little punch. Back. Ooh. Looks globby. No. Okay. I was wondering if it would fit inside this punch. Yeah. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna awesome. Fabulous. Okay, I'll figure that out after. Let's get this little snowman done up here. I just call them snowmen, didn't I? Gingerbread men. Pardon me. Cheer. Where do you see my earrings? I got these earrings when Lori was in town here visiting. She got a pair very similar. I quite like them. Okay, Mr. Blue's gonna go there in the middle, and then let's go with the green. Should they hold hands? Sure. Green. Maybe I'll do red. Maybe more this way. Red. Green. Have you ever seen the Menopause musical? No. Have you? Menopause the musical, yeah. I've heard about it. I've never seen it though. Is it in town? It's coming end of January to Brandon. Ah. I think it is good. It would be funny, I'm sure. Maybe it would help me out. Help prepare me. Did I even glue this down? No, no, I didn't. Okay, let's glue this down. Get this off of here. These little bits, I tell you. Okay, let's try this again. Glue works wonders. Okay. I think I like it down there, but I don't. It's going to be too bumpy. Let's just go up here. This little dude looks tight. Squeeze him a little bit farther apart here. There. All right. Here's my little ginger dudes. Interesting. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight because I am pooped and hot. So I will videotape 2 cards tomorrow using this stamp set with the tags and tidings. And so you can watch that tomorrow. And otherwise, have a wonderful week. Have a lovely day in Australia where it's sunshiny and 22. Man. Oh well. Maybe someday I'll go visit. I did move to, you know, a very wonderful place. I can't complain. But it's still coolish. That's for sure. You like my little gingerbreads there, Jen? Thank you. All right. I will head out. Have a fun evening crafting, ladies. And I will see you again next week. We'll catch up later. Gotta head out. Thanks for showing us. All right. Have a good night. Bye.